Hey everyone, I am Tom, and welcome back to the war between artificial intelligence and humans.
Hi, I'm Julia, and I'm so glad you're here with us.
In this show, we explore how AI is transforming the way we live, work, and connect, one conversation at a time.
So grab a coffee, take a deep breath, and let's dive into today's episode.
Last time, we explored the age of automation, how machines are transforming blue-collar industries like manufacturing and logistics.
But today, we're heading into new territory, the world of white-collar disruption. We're talking about AI in offices, not factories, in law firms, classrooms, marketing agencies, and finance departments.
The big question, can knowledge workers be replaced by algorithms?
Let's find out. You know, Tom, that actually reminds me of a friend of mine, Maya. She works in digital marketing.
What happened with her?
When her agency started experimenting with AI copywriting tools, she was terrified. At first, she thought, that's it, I'm done. But instead of resisting, she decided to learn how to use those tools. Now she runs her own small agency, half human, half AI-powered. She uses automation for the first draft and focuses her time on storytelling, emotion, and brand voice.
That's such a smart move. She turned fear into leverage.
Exactly. She told me, AI doesn't replace my creativity, it frees it.
That's the mindset we need more of. The people who thrive in this new era are the ones who learn to collaborate with machines, not compete with them. Still, not everyone adapts so easily. In law, for example, AI can already summarize cases, analyze precedents, and draft contracts. That used to be the work of hundreds of junior associates.
And in finance, algorithms now analyze markets, write reports, even detect fraud faster than teams of analysts.
Education, too. Some schools use AI to personalize learning for each student. That sounds amazing, but it also raises a question. What happens to the teachers?
Maybe their role changes, from instructor to mentor. Instead of delivering knowledge, they guide the use of knowledge.
That's a hopeful perspective, but it requires a complete redesign of how we define work.
Totally. It's no longer about memorizing information. It's about using critical thinking, empathy, and creativity, the things AI still struggles to mimic.
But do you think AI will actually replace white-collar jobs, or just transform them?
I think it'll do both. Some jobs will vanish, especially repetitive ones like report writing or data entry. But many others will evolve.
That's fair. But even if jobs evolve, the transition can still be painful. When an accountant suddenly needs to learn AI modeling or data analytics, that's a big leap.
True. And not everyone has access to training or resources to make that leap.
Right. So maybe the real divide won't be humans versus AI, but humans who can work with AI versus those who can't.
That's powerful. It becomes a new kind of inequality, not economic at first, but educational.
Exactly. The people who understand AI, even a little, will have leverage.
You know, Tom, the thing that surprises me most isn't how fast AI is advancing. It's how quietly it's blending into our everyday routines. I spoke to a friend who works in marketing. She told me she used to spend hours drafting campaign ideas, but now her team uses AI tools to generate 20 versions in seconds. At first, she was amazed. Then she started wondering, am I still being creative or just editing what a machine creates?
That's such a real question. Maybe disruption isn't just about losing jobs. It's about losing identity. When your value comes from thinking, and suddenly a machine can think faster, it forces you to redefine what your role really means.
Exactly. It's not just efficiency we're confronting, it's emotion, pride, purpose, even self-worth.
Maybe that's where the shift begins. Not asking, will AI replace me, but how can I work with it? Because honestly, the best results I've seen are when humans and AI collaborate, not compete.
Like co-workers instead of rivals. I've seen writers use AI to overcome creative blocks, lawyers who draft faster using legal databases powered by machine learning. It's like having a super intelligent assistant, but one that still needs a human's judgment to make sense of it all.
Exactly. AI can give you options, but only you can choose the one that feels right. Maybe the real disruption isn't the technology itself. It's the way we define intelligence.
And perhaps the future of white-collar work isn't about replacing people. It's about reimagining what being human at work truly means. I think the scariest part isn't that AI is replacing us. It's that it's replacing our sense of uniqueness. For so long, we thought creativity, logic, and communication made us special. But now machines can do those too.
That's true, and yet, maybe what makes us human isn't what we do, but why we do it.
I love that. AI can write a poem, but it doesn't feel it. It can analyze data, but it doesn't care about the outcome.
Exactly. Purpose, empathy, values, those aren't lines of code.
So maybe the future white-collar worker isn't less human, but more. More creative, more empathetic, more ethical.
Maybe the real evolution of work is spiritual, not technical.
That's beautiful. And a good reminder that we should design technology that enhances humanity, not erases it.
So, for our listeners, if you're in a white-collar profession, law, marketing, education, finance, what can you do today to stay ahead?
First, embrace AI tools instead of avoiding them. Learn how they work. Use them to make your job easier, not scarier.
Second, focus on what machines can't easily replicate: empathy, storytelling, ethics, creative problem-solving.
And third, keep learning. The most future-proof skill isn't coding, it's adaptability.
Exactly. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That's the new competitive advantage. Julia, we've talked about how AI is changing white-collar work, from writing emails to analyzing data. But there's still one thing machines haven't mastered.
Feeling, empathy, that spark of emotion that connects people.
Exactly. The next step in this journey isn't about what AI can do, it's about what it can't.
Next time, join us for Episode 3, What AI Can't Feel. We'll explore the emotions, intuition, and creativity that make us truly human, and why those qualities might just be our greatest advantage.
Until then, take a moment to notice the human things around you. A laugh, a voice, a feeling. Because that's something no algorithm can replicate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow the channel, share this episode, and stay tuned for What AI Can't Feel.
Stay curious and stay human.